An American-Israeli soldier held hostage for more than 19 months in the Gaza Strip was released Monday, Hamas said, in a goodwill gesture toward the Trump administration that could lay the groundwork. The MHA for Charbonnier Trinity Bay de Verde says the provincial government is currently assessing the damage left behind after a wildfire in Conception Bay North last week. Steve Crocker's District Inc. India has only paused its military action and will retaliate on its own terms if there is any future terror attack on the country, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Monday in his first public calm. A Calgary city councillor is calling for a limit on the number of rideshare drivers operating around the city to be considered. Ward 5 Count Raj Dhaliwal is bringing a notice of motion to the city. The 2025 East Coast Music Awards took place in St. John's last weekend, after months of protest and calls to action within the local music community. Nova Scotia rapper Classified led the winners by a pair of Olympian sisters from Nova Scotia who competed in sailing together at last year's Summer Games in Paris are making waves on the international stage again. Antonia and Georgia Lewin-Lafran. 12 Manitobans will receive the province's highest honor for a range of accomplishments, from advocacy work and acting to philanthropy, fundraising and the revitalization of Indigenous languages. Ontario's housing minister has announced a plan to speed up new home construction while also lowering costs for developers through new legislation set to be tabled on Monday. The legislation, aimed a group of 49 white South Africans are set to arrive at Dulles International Airport outside Washington on Monday, after having been offered refugee status under a new program from the Trump administration. U.S. federal prosecutors will begin trying to prove Monday that Sean Combs turned his hip-hop conglomerate into a racketeering enterprise that forced women to satisfy his sexual desires for tea. A bear has been tranquilized after it was spotted near downtown Regina Monday morning. The cinnamon-colored black bear was in a tree at Victoria Avenue and Montreal Street, near Thompson Community S. A bear was tranquilized after it was wandering near downtown Regina Monday morning. The bear was first spotted in the 2500 block of Wallace Street, said Staff Sergeant Jason Gunderson with the Regina PA. A bear seen wandering near downtown Regina Monday morning was euthanized after being injured during its capture. The bear was first spotted on Ring Road, then in the 2500 block of Wallace Street. The East Coast Music Awards has come and gone, and some Newfoundland and Labrador musicians are walking away with new trophies and memories. Brazilian duo Ana and Eric, based in St. John's, opened T. Travel by Canadians coming back from trips to the U.S. dropped sharply in April, according to preliminary data from Statistics Canada. Return trips by Canadians coming back from the U.S. by airdrop. An investigation continues after a skydiver died in a weekend accident west of Edmonton. RCMP Corporal Troy Savinkoff said police were called to a township road near Onaway, Alta, on Saturday morning. 2 firefighters were taken to hospital after a 3-alarm blaze at a home in Cabbagetown early Monday morning. Toronto Fire was called at 12:20 a.m. where a fire broke out at a home on Aberdeen AV. Infectious disease experts are raising the alarm about measles spread in Alberta, warning case counts are far higher than neighboring provinces and they're increasing rapidly. Alberta reported 116. The number of municipalities using photo radar and red light cameras in Alberta has dropped by more than a third since last year, according to figures from the province. 17 municipalities, in. Cattle prices have soared to what producers are calling record highs in 2025, offering long-awaited financial relief to Manitoba ranchers after years of stagnant returns and rising operational costs.